Friends, uh, my name is Jayesh Monrao Sarvade. In the last session, we have seen the types of inheritance, and on the basis of that same concept, today we'll see what is the virtual base class. So this is the outline of my presentation. So firstly, we'll see what is the virtual base class. Then we'll see the syntax of defining the classes involved in the virtual base class, and we'll see one example. Now see what is virtual base class. Actually, virtual base class means when the base class has more than one derived classes, and again that classes derived classes can have one child class. So this scene is explained here. For example, grandparent is a base class, and this class is derived, or it is inherited for parent 1 class and parent 2 class. So actually these are the intermediate base classes. If we see this scene, so we can see this is a hierarchical type of inheritance. Now as we know, parent 1 and parent 2 are derived from the grandparent class, and parent 1 and parent 2, actually these are the intermediate base classes which are acting as a base class for child class. Now in this overall scenario, or in this picture, you can see child class inherits the properties of grandparent class via parent 1 and parent 2. So it creates the duplicate set of properties and functionalities. So and one more way is there, which is shown by the broken line. So overall situation causes the ambiguity. It means ambiguity is arised when there are several paths exist to a class from the same base class. It means that a child class could have duplicate sets of members inherited from a single base class, and C++ gives the solution to avoid this situation, which is called as the ambiguous situation, by introducing a virtual base class. Just we have to use the virtual keyword for defining. When we define the intermediate base classes, we need to use the virtual keyword there. For example, we'll see the syntax. So this is the syntax for defining the base class. It's like a normal class, class A, open curly bracket, protected. As we are using the inheritance, so we are using this protected specifier here. So under the protected specifier, data members and member functions we can collect together, and under the public section again we can collect data members and member functions together. As the syntax suggests, key close the curly bracket and then give the semicolon. This is the syntax for class A, which is the base class, or we can say it's a grandparent class according to our this scenario. So now we'll see what is the syntax for defining the intermediate base class. So here class, it is keyword. Here simply we are following the syntax for defining the derived class. It's like class, it's a keyword, then name of the derived class, then colon, then visibility mode and name of the base class. But you can see one change is made there. While defining the intermediate base class, we made the grandparent class as a virtual by putting the keyword virtual. So this is the syntax for defining the intermediate base classes. As there are number of more than one base classes, intermediate base classes are there. So just we are making the base class. Again I am repeating this concept. We are making the grandparent class as a virtual, but while defining the intermediate base classes, not defining itself. So remember this thing. So this is the syntax for class B, then name of the intermediate base class, colon, public keyword is there, and as I said, virtual keyword we need to put, which is been put to make the grandparent class A as a virtual. And the remaining syntax is same like protected. Under the protected we collect the data members and member functions together. Under the public section we collect the data members and member functions together, and at the end we close the curly bracket, definition of class, and give the semicolon. So this is what the syntax for intermediate base class. First, in this picture we have two intermediate base classes, class B and class C. We have seen the syntax for B. Now C, we'll see the syntax for second intermediate base class, which is C. Same syntax we have to follow here. Class, then name of that intermediate base class, colon, visibility mode is used, public, then virtual is the keyword which is been put to make the base class or grandparent class as a virtual. Remaining portion is very similar. Protected, then data members and member functions, then under the public specifier data members and member functions together. And finally, whatever the child class we got from the intermediate base class, this is the definition for that derived class. Class D colon D is the name of this child class which is derived from public class B and class C. So the definition is like class D semicolon colon, then public B comma public C. Number of classes are separated by giving the comma, then open curly bracket. Under the protected, data members and member functions are there. Under the public section, data members and member functions are there. And finally we close the syntax, or we close the curly bracket by giving the semicolon. So this is overall about the virtual base class. So actually mainly it is used for avoiding the ambiguous situation which is caused because of these several paths exist from child class to the base class, grandparent class. So thank you very much.